We got a surprise new vehicle to test in an unexpected PTU build this weekend, with Evocati members being able to pull not just a new vehicle, but really a new class of vehicle altogether, the Argo Atlas. You can think of this thing as a kind of mech, or more specifically the power loader from the Aliens franchise, and I was on my way to the hangar to check it out.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
As with any small vehicle, recovering it using the giant elevator was a little comedic. So this is the Atlas, and I'll probably refer to it quite often as the power loader because the similarities here are very striking. It was time to hop in and see how this first ever mech in game handled. The movement is really well implemented, with the ability to sidestep as well as move forwards and backwards, if very slow. Now, at this point, I was still not convinced of the utility of this mech, given that we already have handheld tractor beams in game, so I thought I would pull up some cargo to test and see how it handled it, and I'd be in for a very pleasant surprise. Luckily, I did have some cargo in the storage warehouse. Zero would join me in my hangar for this testing session, and the unique behaviour of the Atlas was about to be revealed. Ooh, okay, wait. Oh, damn. Okay, so the tractor beam works in a completely different way that I can see being way faster. Like, it pulls it in, and then you've got like this like overlay that shows where it's gonna go, and you just kind of throw it down, and it just puts it there. Put it over there. Grab this here. Put it over there. The Atlas skips the scrolling of the tractor beam and only requires 2 clicks to move an item off cargo.
That's ridiculous.
Wow, look how far away that went. It's crazy. Damn. So you just like immediately pulls it up towards you, and then you just move the like little icon thing where you want it to go, and it just moves it there. Wow, yeah, it's so much faster. This thing, it probably would save a hell of a lot of time when it comes to moving cargo. Hell of a lot. I'd hop out for Zero to jump in and try it out, giving me an opportunity to see this from another perspective. Give it a go, jump in.
Very cool entry animation.
Right? Yeah, the entry animation is real cool. See, and then you get the icon, so like where you're gonna put it. Like, how quick is that? I'll pull up a ship, right? We might have to clear the pad a bit. If you start clearing the pad, I'll pull a ship up. We'll see how quickly we can load it. I'd be pulling up a Valkyrie as it's not the best cargo runner, but it has ample space on board for cargo.
When you press out, similar the orientation will be when it gets put down.
Wow, sweet, that's cool. Okay, so we got a ship now. I've got a bunch of cargo here. Let's just see how easy it is to get stuff onto that cargo grid. Like it's not the easiest ship to load anyway.
I mean,
yeah,
if you
Valkyrie.
stood at like a 90-degree angle to bow, you could probably go straight in.
I do like the sound effects as well. Like the walking sound it feels right, you know.
A little bit off about the leg, but other than that, it just looks
yeah. From this distance, though, loading the cargo would be a little awkward. Do I get a blue indicator for when it's on the grid? Oh, okay, so it turned red just there. Okay, maybe I need to be a bit closer. So trying to load it into the ship then, the icon turned red.
good.
it's red, it just drops it. Okay. This could go badly. There could be an explosion. We'll see. Okay, there we go. Now I've got the blue. Okay, so if I'm here now. Here, though, I would see just how quick the Atlas can move cargo on board the ship. No scrolling. It's so nice.
After looking after the cargo missions recently, I feel like I'm getting a slightly enlarged middle finger. It's getting a hell of a workout.
Yeah, this will definitely speed up, like, all cargo interactions, for sure. It's like 2 clicks, you know? As opposed to all of that scrolling in between.
But imagine having a squad of people in these loading up an ironclad.
Give that a go, give that a go, okay? You've got to be like, you've got to have line of sight to the floor of the cargo grid. But once you do, it's real easy to move that cargo. Zero would opt for unloading, but the speed was just as good.
Or you can reach straight into the elevator as well.
That looked very easy.
Okay, if the right hand is a tracked beam, what's the left hand?
I don't know. It looks like a. Let me look at it. Like a buffer, you know, like a thing to stop, like, things bumping against the mech, maybe. Now, it is very cool to see a new class of vehicle in game, the first ever walking mech, but the Atlas is just for moving cargo, and so if you're not involved in that area of the game, this probably won't be of huge interest to you. The more exciting part is that this could be the basis for more mech vehicles in future, like a military version, for example. Like, with the exception of it being a mech, you know, that's about as exciting as it is, right? Like, it has a track beam that works different. It moves cargo that way. I'm assuming it can be transported. Like, we could chuck this in a ship, right?
Well,
You'll find out.
you've chosen a brave choice with Valkyrie. It's not a ship.
Seems to be okay. Seems to be fine on ship, yeah. I don't know what that cargo is, by the way. I have no idea why it's here. Let me see if it stays steady or it moves around or anything.
It hasn't budged an inch. It hasn't even done the usual vehicle thing of bobbling. It's just perfectly static, just like the containers.
So the power loader is steady in the cargo hold, and we were heading for the commons where Zero was unable to pull out a ground vehicle despite numerous attempts to do so.
It's just stuck on being delivered.
Probably serve as like throwing a fit over everyone spawning these mechs all over the place. Let's see if it gives you any environmental protection. I figured I'd at least try and get this thing inside the commons, so I was heading for the door. I couldn't get the doors to open. I think it might be too tall. Yeah, too tall. Can I crouch, maybe? Can you crouch? No. No, they've thought of everything, damn it.
You know you too well. Is there any environmental protection?
There is none, no. I'm very cold. Returning to the ship, there was a little difficulty in traversing the ramp. For some reason, I don't know if it's because of the way I've landed the ship, it was quite tricky to get it up into the cargo grid. We were heading back to the hangar. I could see the Atlas being a fine addition to cargo holds of something like the Caterpillar or the C2, and with several of them on board, loading and unloading would become very fast. On leaving the ship, I'd have a similar traversal trouble with the ramp. And by claiming the Atlas again, I could reproduce it, and Zero would try moving one Atlas with another. Yeah, well, I mean, you can slide it around. Try moving it somewhere. Slide it off the elevator and I'll call another one up. In the VLM, we were checking the components. Okay, components. There is an item port for the right hand. It just says empty at the moment. There is a livery slot. And vehicle weapons also has 2 item ports that are currently listed as empty. So there are going to be customization options, it would appear.
These look like they could be weapon mounts, so it kind of like aims down the forearm.
Another test I wanted to see was whether holding shift made walking faster or not, like it does on foot. What I want to try and do is I want to see if shift makes any difference to the speed. So if you just walk towards the ASOPs, and I'm going to hold shift and walk, and we'll see if it does actually have a speed difference, okay?
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to hold shift now. Yeah, I guess a little bit of, yeah, it does make a difference, yeah.
Eventually.
Yes, like I mean, it does compound over time, I guess, but I am moving faster. All they need now, right, they need contracts where you're not even delivering cargo, you're just loading someone's ship up. That'd be kind of cool, you know, living that hangar life. And then a friend of mine who is also in Evocati would drop a message telling me to try something. Chris is telling us to try something real quick. Right mouse, grab something. Hold right mouse button and a bar starts to fill. Oh yeah, there is a bar, okay. You can throw things with it. Oh my god. Check this out. This could end badly. I'm sorry, Zero. You've insulted me for the last time. You just grab it and then you hold the right mouse button. And Zero would return the favor. Yep, there you go.
Wow.
We'd also attempt to destroy the Atlas through various means. Even with sustained fire from a ship though, we could not seem to damage the Atlas, leading me to believe that it could be invulnerable right now. Oh, okay, so with vehicles, Zero, the tractor beam works like a regular tractor beam.
Ah, yeah, the dragonfly is moving about like an old school box.
I can move it out, or I can move it in. All in all, I think this is a really cool addition to the game and something to spice up cargo gameplay. I cannot wait to change the colour though, as the Argo Orange isn't doing it for me. But I am told there is a yellow paint coming as well, so it really can become the power loader from Aliens. Cargo missions have been very buggy this patch so far, and there is still work to be done in making everything work correctly, which is a common and far-reaching problem in Star Citizen as a whole, so it will remain to be seen how well all of this will gel together when it goes to live. But in terms of feel and cool factor, this is a really nice little addition. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching and all of our very generous patrons who keep this channel going with their support, and I just want to thank all of you for choosing to support the channel. Thank you. We'll be back with more from Star Citizen very soon.